It's GBE UK sponsored National Points Championship Shootout round 4 here at Scunthorpe. Today's round is sponsored by G&T Robson. Sophie, hello.
Good afternoon, Jonathan.
We spoke last night at Buxton, round 3, and we're now in round 4, and it's getting a bit exciting.
It is. We were a bit up in the air, weren't we, before Buxton, how Bradford had panned out, but coming into today, it's very good.
There's
tight, a couple of groups, tight.
Yeah, so Group A and Group B, I think, are the ones. You've got 6 very good shell drivers in those groups, and potentially we could lose Dave Polley and Frank Raymond Jr. from the chase for the Silver Roof.
When they were pulling those cars out at Bradford for the draw, we would never have anticipated that moment. But that's the new shootout, so see what happens.
Yeah, I will talk shootout in a minute. First, Scunthorpe, 15 years since we were last here.
Yeah, and look at it. It's got the driver support, it's got the crowd support.
Yeah.
You know, there's a good buzz, there's a good atmosphere. We talk a lot about atmosphere, but it is. Everyone's really excited to see what, happens.
Yeah, I tell you what it feels a bit like. When we go to those championship meetings and they've got full pits, lots of fans walking around, it feels there's that feel to it today.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's excited, and there's a lot of people that have never been here before, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
It's all good.
The hub, loads of interest. We like the hub a lot. But it's working. People are coming to look at the points, they're coming to get their postcards and wall charts. What we wanted it to do, it would generate that bit of interest and professionalism for the sport.
Definitely. It's not just about updating the drivers, because they're just obviously very interested, but the fans were there last night and keeping up to date with it, and like you say, spectators, everybody. It's for everybody, and sponsors got to get on board with this.
Get your name on here.
Yes.
Lots of people see, like thousands of people see this.
A lot
of people. Right, so Scunthorpe, 3 heats, 2 heats, what we're doing?
We're doing 3 heats. We've got 54 cars in the pits, so 3 heats of 18.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
and because the track is similar, is it similar to Mildenhall?
The size-wise, yes. The track looks mint.
Okay.
It looks in very good condition, so I'm excited to see some good show races.
Okay, right. You and I could talk about shootout, but I think I would like to talk to a couple of people who've probably got more of an insight than you and I. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking Joe Booth, Jack France. They were in the shootout last year.
Yes.
Not in it this year, unfortunately. But I think it'd be a good idea to talk to them and find out.
You'll get a different perspective, won't you? Because last year they were involved and they put their heart and soul into it, and they tried really, really hard. This year didn't quite make it, so it'll be interesting to get their version of outside looking in rather than in the shootout bubble. Yeah. So
it's a bubble. It's a bubble. I'm going to go find them, and we'll do that next.
Okay.
So we're at Scunthorpe, and I thought I would talk to 2 drivers who were in the shootout last year, Joe Booth and Jack France, to get your view of what's going to happen today potentially. We're in round 4 of stage 1, so 2 drivers from each group are going to drop out. So let's kind of first hello, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Didn't
have this last year, did we?
Rubbing it in a bit, aren't you?
I know. This is what you could have won this year, though, right?
Why we didn't want it.
Is that what it is? We're going to look at each group, if you don't mind, and kind of get your view on what could happen, what people need to do, and kind of shoot out so far, if that's okay. Yeah? If you can say whatever you like, nobody will mind.
We will, thank you.
Good, you're welcome. Right, Group A first, right? So, Danny Wayman, Frank Raymond Jr. and Paul Hines.
Shithouse.
Who is it?
Paul.
Is he?
Yeah. He's going to have to pull his finger out.
Yeah, he's been giving it big, and now he needs to do a sort of job out, doesn't he?
It's how embarrassing is it going to be for him if he doesn't sort it out? He's created all this, hasn't he?
Yep.
And he's going to fall at the first hurdle again.
Again. But do you think he's brave enough to take on Frank?
No.
You only need to take him on once, don't you? If you do the job properly. I know.
Oh yeah, you've been chucking him.
Frank's a hard man to beat in submission because he's been around the job long enough and he's bounced off that many fences. It won't matter to him. But if I were in Danny's shoes after the world final and everything, I'd be trying to stop my brother as well, because I'd rather take Paul Hines through than Frank.
So why after the world? Because what Frank did to Danny at world final?
Yeah, he passed him clean and he just ended him, didn't he, on last bend light? So, and if I were looking down from Danny's point of view, I'd be thinking I'd rather take Paul Hines through than Frank.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time to get his own back, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So a bit of a story then in Group A, which is good. We like that. Group B, right. So your nemesis, Jack France, Matt Newsom. So going into Buxton, he was third. He's jumped 2 places, now leading that group. But that group's really tight. You've got Matt at the top, Carl Hawkins and Dave Polley is now in third.
Yeah, Charlie's shit himself. He's not racing, is he? Because Matt's going to end
other
it.
two were just doing what Jack France did last year and let Matt Newsom go through.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
That's exactly what happened last year.
Big Dave will pull his finger out today, won't he?
Yeah, I think it'll probably be Matt and Dave that go through unless Carl wants to stop either of them, to be fair, because that's quite close, isn't it?
I think that's the closest group, that one. Potentially the most competitive. All 3 are good on shale.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that Dave Polley's dropped down there after?
He'd have been better off in his shell car. I'm sure he'll probably tell you the same thing. He'd have been better off in his shell car last night.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot of getting used to going from tarmac, from shale to tarmac, and obviously a lot's gone into that tarmac car. He's borrowed, and he just obviously hasn't had the laps in it. So I think if he goes through and takes it to Skegness next week, I think it'd be a different thing. So I'd be surprised if Dave didn't go through.
Okay.
I'd like to see Dave in it.
Yeah.
If Dave gets to the last round, he's like one that does.
Yeah, the one that might
spice it up a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so Group B we go in, we think Matt and Dave. Group A, just go back to that. So Danny, we think is going to go through.
I think Danny's through.
Yeah, Danny. And Fivehead just really needs to pull his finger out, doesn't he? He gives it all big and on Facebook with his videos and saying that he's going to do this and he's going to do that. He's going to have to do it. Yeah, he's going to have to. He's going to have to do it now, isn't he?
But that would be a massive story if Paul Hines, stopped Frank Raymond Jr. from going through to stage 2.
Yeah.
It's a massive story.
It will have to be a good one though, because Frank.
Don't get me. People want to see Frank in the later stages because he's probably the only one. One of the only ones that will take it to Tom.
Yeah.
And Tom needs that as well because nobody wants to.
You haven't you?
Oh, so you took it.
Now I'm scared.
I saw
Well,
you.
I'm not in it really.
However, though, Jay Booth, I saw you at Kingsland World Final giving Tom a hug after his World Final win.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are you friends really?
Yeah, me and Tom have been friends for a lot of years, but I got it on last bend at World Final, and he got, and he's not bothered. I'm not bothered either if he wants to carry it. It is what it is. That's what people want to come and see, don't they? So, I mean, with Frank going through, that's what people want to see. They want to see somebody taking it to them. But let's just hope Paul Hines pulls his finger out.
I like you, a lot of Paul Hines pulling his finger out comments. I like this.
I like
it's about time he had a bit of stick.
Yeah, he needs a bit of stick, doesn't he? He gives it to me every time I see him.
So look at Group C then. Flip over your paper. Group C.
I can't see Tom going through in this one.
No, definitely not. I think Tom's got his work cut out.
I think this group's pretty much set in terms of Tom and Finn Sargent.
So little Frankie not racing today.
No. The big surprise though is where Craig Crinkin is.
Craig,
he had a mare at Bradford, but that could have been anybody. With the awful conditions and everything. I think he had a problem with his car, kept stopping and everything, and you're racing in them conditions and it could be destroying anything.
Yeah.
And he was the one, obviously, went in his heat, had to go in the consolation because he didn't qualify, and then he stopped again in the consolation. So you've got to feel for him a bit in that.
Yeah.
And obviously, again, he's not a tarmac driver, so we did it last year, but it's obviously not his.
Yeah, he could. Like if it, I'm sure if Craig were really, really up for it. He's got a tarmac car sat in shed, hasn't he?
Yeah. Are you surprised he didn't race Buxton last night?
No, not for Craig. He's a shale man, isn't he?
You look at the cars that he's racing with, he's on, in that group on tarmac. Young Frank's really got his car going good. Finn's.
He won national last night.
Yeah, Finn's is quick and Tom's is a piece.
That group's pretty much sorted. Group D, I think this is quite interesting.
Most miserablest man in Yorkshire.
I don't know.
Oh, he's after Joe.
Yeah. So Lee's done good. He's 82 points. Clearly won the group. He's had a good Buxton last night.
Yeah.
Callum Thornton.
It's Callum and Lee, isn't it?
Do you reckon see it though? Because he was second. Not again. Tom.
I think he's done well to keep where he is.
Yeah.
He had a good Bradford, didn't he?
Yeah.
He went out in all his races. He had a good Bradford.
Yeah.
But if Seed wants to progress, he's got to deal with Callum, hasn't he?
But there'll be team orders. Then 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's Skegness Saturday, Sunday shootout.
Yes.
So Callum will have to go through then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think because obviously Sia struggles on tarmac and doesn't do enough laps on tarmac. So, you always want to see the faster drivers on the surface.
Yeah.
But I can't see him pegging nearly 30 points back.
No, not today. Absolutely no. No, I think it's a big ask for Sia today. But great, in terms of a wild card, I mean, because you guys both put yourself forward for wild card. Sia got it, he beat you.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
we didn't know.
Did you not know?
Yeah.
Just to
That's why you've got us in here today. Wind us up.
Just for that one line. Yeah. But, I think he's done himself proud, in all seriousness, wildcard entrant, winning off Yella, and actually he doesn't look out of place, certainly at Bradford, running with
That's not really an easy group, is it? Because, Catherine's done well. She doesn't really...
Not mention Catherine because she's obviously got into a position on one surface. She's done really well this year as well.
She's not been put in as a wildcat. She's got herself in that position to be there as well.
She's got to have a mention because she's really, excelled on tarmac, really gone forward with the job.
Yeah.
It's obviously a bit of a shame.
If she'd have been in a different group, if she'd have been in a different group, she could have easily, been fighting for a thing.
And that's the look of the draw, isn't it, when we get to Shootout, and part of the jeopardy element of it. That
what group she get? Here's another house. He's not going to do nothing today, is he?
Carl Hawkins. Been talking about you. No, that we did.
Which group are you in?
He's got to deal with Dave, Polley and Matt Newsom, hasn't he?
Are you going to deal with Dave Polley?
Or are you going to deal with Matt Newsom like Jack Brans couldn't last year?
I probably should do Matty just to show that I'm better than Jack.
Can you hear him now?
Come on, Carl.
Come and sit down here.
Right, take the microphone off, Jack.
I think I should deal with Matty just to prove to everyone that I'm better than Jack.
I
don't think he will. But I'll put £10 on it. You cannot follow one of your group members in today.
Deal.
Turner's a Turner.
Well, we've got you, Carl. Your group is probably the tightest group, and I think that currently you're sitting in second. Are you happy? But you need to deal with one of these two, don't you? That's the name of the game today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too bothered.
David's over there. I'm sure David knows we're talking about him as well because he just stared at you and smiled.
He's giving you dead eyes.
Yeah,
Dave
he's
Polley,
a big lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Make sure you make a good job
He
of it.
needs to remember all the same size in a stock car.
Yeah, but when he gets out, the tower over him.
Joe's going to look after him.
Right, last question before we finish off. In all seriousness, Carl, are you happy with where you are? And B, are you going to take them on, or are you just going to run your own race today?
We'll probably play the heats how it is, and then if we have to deal with people in the final, we'll deal with them.
Because we are joking about it. That's what Jack and Matt had to do last year from Northampton. They were up against each other because they knew that one of them was going through and one of them was going out.
It was a good opportunity to eliminate them for the good. You'd take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay. Fingers crossed. Right, Carl, thank you very much. Right, you two.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Carl. Great insight. Thanks so much. Last question. Are you kind of happy not to be in the shootout and come back again next year, the pair of you?
Yeah, Sophie messaged me saying, would you put your name in, please? No, I'm only joking. I'd like to have been in it, but it gives you a different... You're working towards something else now this year, qualifying points.
I think you need two cars to really, really compete. And like with the one car, it's a lot of work, time, effort, money. And obviously, if you invest in two cars, I think you've got a much better chance, which again, that's what people want. They don't want to come and see me roll around at Skegness like a blancmange.
That's to be fair, I thought you were quick at Skegness like a blancmange. He was, though.
It was quick,
day after, final, that was...
Yeah,
it rained.
Yeah, it rained. You were quick.
When it was dry in October, it was absolutely rubbish. But we tried.
You tried. But in all seriousness, you two were both behind Danny.
Hines is going to sort you straight out.
Paul Hines just said that today.
Yeah, Hines.
He's going to sort it out.
He said it in the back rows trailer.
thank you both so much for your insight. It's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. And enjoy racing Scunthorpe today.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Dave Cosby, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. I wanted a fan's perspective on Shootout. Who better to ask than yourself? Mega fan of stock cars. How does it feel that you were talking to King Charles this week?
Yep.
And now talking to me?
Well, I think it's on equal par, really. Do you mean? I think one's at the top of their game and the other one's King Charles. Yeah. So which way they go? I think it's it's a great week. Captain of the submarine. It's the first one for a long time that's been commissioned by Reigning Monarch. A big event, not just for us, but for the whole of Baron Phillips and the whole of Summer Enterprise. So a really big week. Lots of planning, lots of preparation. Weather shone, unlike most Buxtons.
Yes.
And we got away with it. And it went well. So thank you.
Nervous?
No.
Not nervous?
No. The only thing I was nervous about was that the King turned up. Was designed to come in sort of halfway through the procedures.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure we'd done all the blessings and everything that happened with the submarine and the crew before he turned there. In the rehearsals, we literally got about 3 or 4 seconds before their car turned up, and on the day the bishop spoke a bit quicker, so we got a spare few minutes.
Right. Okay. But all went well.
All went well. Yeah.
Good. Love it. Right. Let's talk Shootout.
Yeah.
Fan of the Shootout, the new format Shootout. Is it?
I love the Shootout. I think it brings excitement to the end of season. I think it encourages drivers out. I think linking it with world qualifiers as well gives some of the lower graders or the B grade or blue grade sort of place where they can get some points because some of the Shootout boys are battling amongst themselves. So especially when you've got like a Shell World Final next year, you can get some points for the Shell drivers early doors that might just get them nicely into the semi-finals.
Good. Okay. So I think today there's a couple of groups that are really, really interesting. So Group A, Danny, Frank and Paul Hines, all three can go through.
Yeah.
And then Group B, we've got Matt, Carl Hawkins and Dave Polley. All three can go through. Yeah. So Group A first, do you think, is it really going to happen that Frank's going to go out? Because Paul Hines and Danny could do it.
I think anything can happen. I've heard a rumour that Mark Sargent's been paying the Waymans to put Window Boy on the dog track, so we'll just see what happens there. I think Danny, apparently Ben went last night. Danny had a fantastic night, scoring points really well last night. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. So really, I think he's probably just about got enough if the other two start messing about. And then it's whether Paul's bumper is going to be hard enough, or whether he's got the reliability in the car. That car's been reliable for him all year. Frank's had a bit of unluck, punches at wrong times and stuff, so it could come down to that one. I think they'll get going. I think they'll sort it out between themselves, making sure they qualify for the final, but then sort out between themselves in that one. It'll be close though, and I wouldn't like to call it.
No, okay. And then Group B, I think Carl Hawkins did really, great Bradford in troubling conditions. Dave Polley was leading that group. Then we kind of flip it round. Matt's on top, Great Buxton. Carl Hawkins is still second. Dave Polley's third. And I think that's probably the hardest one to call. All three strong on shale.
They are. They're all strong on shale, and I think again a lot will call on how Dave in particular controls himself here. I don't know whether he's raced here before years ago or not. It is a small track. It looks to me a little bit like the sort of Mildenhall shape, and when you put people in a Mildenhall, they'll bounce out in front of you, and that may well cause you as much damage or much delay as they came back. That said, the first Mildenhall, we went back there after a number of years. I was amazed at the amount of racing lines there were on that track. There's about 3 or 4 wide and different lines and different driving styles. I think all of it will be really interesting to see, and may the best drivers get through.
Matt's in the same position he was sort of last year. We had the Jack France and Matt at Northampton, which was kind of almost kicked Shootout off for us, didn't it? And then Matt's there again, so he has got to potentially go up against Carl and Dave.
And I think with Matt this year, especially since the World Cup in Venray, you've seen a monkey off the back sort of driver. He'll be disappointed if he doesn't go through, but it won't be the end of his season. I think he will get through. I think the real shame is that Craig didn't get through. I think that's a shame because he really does liven up on shale as we get towards the latter stages. He's fast as anyone else out there. So I think.
What is that? He's 50. Craig's Group C with Finn and Tom. And when I spoke to Finn at the Bradford round 1, he's like, I'm done on. I've got Craig and Tom in my group. But actually, he's second.
Finn is faster and more reliable than a lot of drivers. A lot of people give him credit for. He drives smoothly. He uses the bumper when he needs to. And he's done fantastically well to get through. And I wouldn't bet against him getting through the next bit. It's a double tarmac round, at least for Skeggy. He is fastest on tarmac, probably up there with Tom and Callum. So up towards the top, scored some good points, I believe, again last night. So he could put himself nicely positioned after the first 2 rounds of the next stage to actually get through into the last bit, and that would crown an amazing couple of years for him, how he's come through, winning the titles he's won, and then front rows of the world final. And it's good to see the up and coming drivers, young kids coming into the sport are now getting some real traction, and getting trophies and positions.
Absolutely, because obviously you mentioned Finn looking quite likely to go through. Same with Callum Thornton. Do you know what I mean? He's got to have a bit of a shocker, and he's got to have a fab meeting today to kind of change that group. And it's Callum and Lee from Group D are going to go through, we think. But I say Callum and Finn, 2 great up and coming drivers.
That's it, and 2 fast ones on tarmac, and with a double tarmac round to start the next group. That's going to be interesting, because those 2 could score extremely well at Skegness, and put the pressure on the likes of Frank if he gets through, and Hines if he gets through, and even Polley, Dave Polley getting through to really pick the game up and bring it to them. So this will be exciting today. I think all the meetings as we go towards end of season will be exciting. That's what the Shootout's designed to do, so bring people in, bring drivers in, create excitement. I think all the PR stuff does a fantastic job. All the trophies, your new chip wagon looks amazing. Don't tell, you'll have to edit that out, Jordan. Your new chip wagon looks amazing. But it's what the sport needed for years. A sort of regular contribution of PR, which is what's been coming and building. You've even got like a red banner across there, which is fit for royalty. So maybe that is correct.
Honour of
the king. Yeah. So no, I think it's fantastic, and this place looks great. Good to see new tracks, new fans, and a packed race course. So really well.
Thanks so much for your time.
No worries. Have a good day.
Callum Thornton, hello.
Hi, Jonathan.
You didn't know. I know that was very loud. You didn't know where Scunthorpe was.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't think it was this far out the way. I thought it was down south somewhere, and then I looked out the side of the truck window, and there was like Doncaster and everything, and I was like, Scunthorpe, man.
We spoke at Buxton last night, and you were like, right, I'm going to get enough points on the board at Buxton, so I don't need to do another shell round. But you're here.
Maybe they're really silly there. No, one time match pre-shale, I probably was a bit over realistic in thinking I could probably do it in 1 round. I think I scored like 51 points, so without last night I'd be out of it anyway. I started university on Monday, and I've got quite a bit of work to do, so this is not the ideal place to be today.
What are you doing at uni, more importantly?
Physiotherapy. Scunthorpe wasn't on the agenda this week really. I prepped the car and everything in case, and we've ended up here, which I thought we probably would.
You're in second in your group, which is a great place to be in all seriousness, because at the moment you are in stage 2. But Sead is good on shale. He's no slouch on shale. Are you a bit nervous around? I mean, what's the difference? 30 odd points, isn't it? 30 points. 25,
30 points. I don't think he scored that many in one shootout meeting on the shale this year, but I think if I wasn't to turn up and he scored, 30 points, I'd look really, really stupid.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm here today to sort of secure the place rather than... I don't think I need to do anything drastic. Obviously, the gap is pretty substantial in terms of points, but I think just to be safe,
Good. And assuming you are into stage 2, then it does play into your hands quite nicely, because we've got 2 tarmac rounds up first.
Yeah, so obviously Skegness next weekend, double header. If I can keep the average of tarmac and what I'm doing, so that'd be like 80 points, wouldn't it? So absolutely. Do you know what, that probably sets me up quite good to push on to stage 3, I think.
And first time in the shootout, have you enjoyed it so far? And I know you didn't enjoy Bradford last week, because nobody did.
Bradford last week. I won't touch on that, to be fair, because I've got my own opinions on it. But I've been really enjoyed the shootout. I've noticed it's a lot of hard work, especially this week, just having 2 cars. I was really lucky. I had a hand on Thursday of a few people, so thank you to them. They know who they are. Without them, absolutely no chance. It's a lot of hard work, but after last night, I'm hoping we're going to start seeing some rewards for it.
And because we have to say that shale isn't your preferred surface. No. You've not got a huge experience on it yet. Here we are, second in your group, with 3 shale rounds. In a group with 3 shale rounds. Well,
we sort of spoke about it in the truck on the way home from Buxton last night. Like, if you look at the groups now, there's like Bobby Griffin's obviously he's racing today. yesterday, but he hasn't raced. Craig Finn's not done all the rounds. Charlie's not turned up to any. So really, I think our group's been the most competitive because everyone's done all the rounds, every race, and it's probably the most competitive. So to be up there in second now, I think that's a reward in itself.
And so you've got Catherine in there, you've got Sid in there, both quick drivers. So done well.
It's never over, is it? But
no.
I think as long as we can maintain today and get the job done, I think we'll be okay.
Callum, thanks so much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Hello, Dave Polley.
Hello.
We're at Scunthorpe.
Yeah, no, exciting, eh?
Been here before?
Nope.
Have you seen the track?
Nope.
Okay.
I was trying to go and watch this Formula 2 heat, and then you made me come and do this interview.
Yeah, but you don't like Formula 2s anymore.
Leave toy cars alone.
Okay, I will do. Move on quickly. Right, the Shootout. We love the Shootout.
No, we don't.
I thought you were loving the Shootout with this. This was a statement last night.
Yeah, so did I until we went last night.
Okay, but right, let's just go back a step. Last year it was like Shootout, tarmac, Achilles heel, and that was kind of it was, to be fair to you. So done something about it. Ashley England's tarmac car.
Yep.
A lot of work's gone into it to get A, you to fit, and B, be on track last night.
Yeah, Ash hadn't raced it for a few years.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try and update it a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we went backwards, but maybe not. We will see.
Right.
And we had to alter roll cage to get me in because I'm so long.
Yes.
But that was Ash didn't really fit either, so it was a job that they wanted doing. So it was like we needed to do it. So. And then we went to Buxton with no sleep, I don't think, at all for the last month. And it was a waste of time.
But so it's a competitive car. When Ashley's had it, he's done all right, and he's done well in it. So what was the difference between then and last night? Because to be fair to you, you didn't, not on. It was on pace, but not at the front.
Probably 4 or 5 years.
Right. Okay.
Sport never stops. It moves on monthly.
Yeah.
You never stop. Even the fastest man on tarmac never stops trying to go faster. Okay. So you progress all the time. So we tried to sort of catch up a few years. Yeah. And I'm not the best tarmac driver. No practice either, and new brakes, and don't know. It didn't work out last night.
Were you frustrated at the end of the night? Okay.
More disappointed. Yeah. You put in so many hours and you get nothing back, and it's just disappointing.
Because it did, going into Buxton, top of your group with Carl and Matt. But it's kind of but you were. And then it's flipped it around where Matt, Carl, and that you're now in third. So it's very much on to today to progress to stage 2.
Just need to win Eaton final today. Simple as that.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, I'm not worrying about racing against Matt or Carl. It's a world qualifier today as well. Yeah. Remember that world final next year. It's not all about the shootout.
It is all about
world qualifier. So win Eaton final, and that'll get the job done, right?
Yeah. Okay. Right. It will. So let's assume hypothetically we get through to stage 2. So you're double Skegness. Are we taking this and doing this?
Yeah, it means no sleep next week, doesn't it? Okay. That's what it means.
I don't know. Have you kind of gone away again? We need to do something with it to make it more competitive, or to make it how I like.
It just needs some fine tuning.
Yeah.
It also didn't help last night starting last car.
Yeah.
When you're not a tarmac driver and you're starting last and you've got all them good tarmac drivers in front of you, you're already on the back foot. Not that should be an excuse, but it was, I don't know, seemed to be stacked heavily against us last night.
Yeah, because you were right, because everybody was quick in front of you, and you're kind of a quick car amongst a group of very quick cars, so you are at a disadvantage. I get that.
It's just you change so much. You don't really know where you're at. I really wanted to get there and practice, but we didn't finish it until 12:30 on Saturday lunchtime.
So was it a month, like almost a month of work to get it how you wanted it?
We started cutting it up around world final time, so we've had since then, but you need to go to work in the day. That's why you don't get any sleep. Yeah. These jobs are evening jobs. Yeah. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the morning Thursday, and then I shut the door on the workshop at 4:30 Friday night, because I'm like, we're not going to get loaded up tonight, it's not going to get finished, so got to go to bed at some point.
Who was in there with you? You weren't on your own, I'm guessing?
No, it's Saturday night we had a load of boys, because Thursday night we were doing the bumpers and the nerfs, which is a lot of work, so there was a few boys then, and then on Friday night my mate Marco and mate Dan was with me doing it, and like
It's a big team effort.
Yeah, a lot of different people have put a lot of hours into it, and I think that's the disappointment for me.
Yeah.
It's not just my time; it's when people actually bother to help you, and then you're shit.
Yeah, no, you weren't shit. You absolutely weren't. My last question before I let you go. So it's a Wayman car.
Yeah.
Are they naturally attracted to other Wayman cars when they're on track? Because they were a little bit last night.
I wasn't quite used to steering position, and I was a bit out of control.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd cleared the youngest Wayman, and quite clearly I wasn't.
But some impressive pictures as a result with sparks and everything.
It happens, doesn't it? I was driving beyond my capabilities last night.
Do you think?
Yeah, I was out of control. Yeah, and he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
That. Just it wasn't intentional or anything. It just he was there, and I squashed him, and I got turned in.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is good.
What happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't good.
It was good for us to watch. It's very impressive.
Great. Was that the highlight?
That was the only highlight of Buxton. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that.
No, it wasn't.
We'll get in trouble. Can't say that. Edit that out.
Edit that out, John. Listen, good luck today, and we'll talk to you throughout the course of the meeting.
Well, you might if you're lucky.
I will, because you're only there, literally there.
Right,
you are the closest. That's why we're part of this here. You're just there.
Be my friend.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Cheers.
Dave Polley, so we spoke at the beginning of the meeting. We're now going meeting final. You are 9 points behind Paul Hawkins. What are you going to do?
I'm going to win the final and hope he doesn't finish.
Okay. Is that it?
Simple as that.
Do you need to deal with Cole though? Because you had a bit of a battle in your heat, didn't you?
Yeah, he was a lap down.
Yeah.
He's trying to take me out from a lap down, money. I've heard that about that gang. They're dirty.
Well, I'll go and ask him, but he needs to do that potentially in the final. If he's a lap down in the final, he comes past you. You've got to be prepared for that, though, right?
Yeah, probably. Just be alright, won't it?
Deal with him first, though, yeah? Maybe?
Deal with him first?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is what a soundbite is. You want me to say that I'm going to ruin Carl Hawkins at the start?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Soundbite done.
Thank you very much. But in all seriousness, it's how you found the track?
Don't know. Not been my cup of tea so far,
Okay.
but if I win the final, track's mega.
Okay. Is it Milden Hall-esque? It seems a bit...
A little bit, don't know. It's dry, which is what I want. Watered the heat a lot at the start and struggled, but it was all right later when it was dried out. So more cars, dry out quicker, we'll be all right.
I'll talk to you after the final, see what happens.
Well, yeah, because I'll be in victory lane.
Oh, yeah. Where is that?
I've no idea.
Okay.
We'll find it.
I will find you in there.
Find out together.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Carl Hawkins, right, so it's getting a bit tasty, the shootout. He helped you out in that consolation.
He did. Thanks to Bug for that.
Yeah, well done. You helped him.
I still don't like you.
It's just not getting any better these last
Let you
benders.
win a final and you've had a consolation.
He messed up the other week and now he's just messed up again. I'm trying to teach him, but he's not listening.
Hold on, well that means you were behind me for the whole race.
He was. He was.
I was.
It was comfortable in
before that?
sixth. I think fifth or sixth.
Yeah, so that's all right.
Running fifth, but then he helped you. I think you're second, didn't you? So you're now 9 points ahead of Dave.
Am I?
Yeah. It makes the final quite crucial for the pair of you.
Yeah, double pointed on the final, so
Yeah.
makes it interesting.
Yeah, so what are you going to do? Are you going to just try and race him and beat him, or do you need to deal with him? It's like, it's one or the other, isn't it? It has to be.
Yeah, I don't know really. See how the first few laps go.
Yeah. You had a good battle in the heat, though, with him.
Yeah, we're racing good and fair, hard and fair, but that's what we want. We're both fair drivers, really. We're not going out and just fucking annihilate each other.
Well, maybe.
If we have to, we will.
Yeah.
He will and I will, so.
But it's almost like you two are now becoming a bit like last year. We had Jack and Matt, who were kind of on the precipice, throughout, and it's going down to the wire for you two.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to watch, isn't it? It makes it exciting. And
absolutely.
I'm happy to be here. It'd be boring if I'd come in and they're already qualified today, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Enjoy the final. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you.
5 points. Robbie Griffin is fourth with 12 points, having just made his first.
you look tired.
It's been a day, innit? It's been a day.
Yeah.
Been a day. It's quite draining doing this. You know what I mean?
Mentally, physically.
That's it. Yeah, you want to do well, don't you? You want to try and do your best, and I did do my best, if that makes sense. Try my best, but obviously, I believe 1 point.
It's definitely, according to the official Shootout hub screen, 1 point in it.
Is it on there now? Is it? Look at that. Look at that.
I mean, we did the bit before the Grand National. Group A and Group B, completely undecided in terms of who's going to get that second spot. And I think that you held the advantage. Frank did what he needed to do. He did turn 1 and 2, and he kind of, I guess, caused damage as well at the same time.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I was never going to do any waiting games, anything like that. I'm not. It's not in me to do that. I'm not that sort of racer. I will always race. I'll always put my car there. I didn't pull out of his way. I wasn't doing any of that. I don't hit very well, but I've always been able to take a hit. It's not a problem. And I thought, you know what? I know what he's going to try and do, and that's okay. But to do it, it might cock him up as much as it does me. Yeah. He had to get a place. So I watched him in the mirror, but in the end I thought, whatever. I'm not bothered. Whatever you do. And then fair enough. He picked me up, followed me in, put me in. Started back up again, off he went, and I thought, I'm still moving, that's all I need to do if I can keep going. And I was in two minds. I was never going to wait because I'm just not that driver, but I just thought, there's not many cars in this, I can keep going. My shocker was gone, my wheel was gone, everything was gone, but I was still doing it. I thought if I can get 7th, it doesn't matter what he does, and I thought I could do that, but I just need a yellow flag again, a couple of people to go out, but sadness that I'm out, but happy. Wow, what a day!
What a day!
What a day! You've got to be entertained with that, surely.
We talked about last year and that Northampton and going, will it be the same? I think it's been the same and better. It's gone another level in terms of jeopardy for people not getting through.
Yeah, and I just did my best. I was never going to back down to him, if that makes sense. I was going to just do my best, and I did, and and that's all I could do. I thought I could still do it, but no matter what he did, I felt that I could still finish the race. I was being quick today, and I thought I'd be all right. And I looked round, I thought he needs to get second or better to beat me. And I looked round, I thought, I don't know where he was. And then they said second, I thought, bloody hell.
So, in terms of here now, so, the Shootout's been brilliant. Yeah. So you're happy with that?
Yes.
However, I'm guessing disappointed you haven't. Are you disappointed? How do you feel?
No, I'm disappointed. I race for me. I do these things for the good of the sport. Of course I do. Yeah. But I want to do well. My family put a lot of time into this job. My crew do. I do. I work hard at work to be here, and I wanted to go to Skegness next week and try for it. But the competition is good for Frank Raymond Jr. He's not going to be he's not downgraded, is he, if that makes sense? So I just hope the fans enjoy it. For all the things that I've gone through, that other drivers have gone through, that we've gone through, it's because we want people to talk about us, and surely they are. There was events in the last Grand National there that happened, which people will be talking about that. There was events in my Grand National where people will be talking about that. Nobody left. I don't know how many thousands of people walked through that door at the start, but they're still here now watching it. And will they come again? Of course they will. And that's what I feel that's what part of my responsibility is now, is to try and help with that, and that's what I've done.
Big tick for Formula 1 stock cars.
Oh, it's been brilliant. Are you not entertained? And if you're not, what can you do?
What more do you want?
I know people haven't raced, and I get that, but it doesn't matter. As long as you've got 2 people, committed people at the end that are trying to go for it, it doesn't matter how many people race. You know what I mean? It didn't matter that whatever weren't here. They're only watching 2 cars in that first Grand National, weren't they? So proud of what everyone's done. Thank you to everyone. Brilliant.
Listen, well done on your Shootout journey. It's been brilliant, and enjoy the rest of the Shootout.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
We didn't get through.
I didn't. Do you know why I didn't get through?
Tell me.
Well, Carl Hawkins needed his father-in-law to do his dirty work for him.
Okay. Is that how you see it?
That's in the bank.
Okay.
Frank's got that coming back proper. Not messing. I'm still angry because you split the Grand National and sent us out in different Grand Nationals.
I think there's too many cars to go out in Nationals to have one.
I don't care. Well, you could have at least split the Shootout group so that I was in with Frank, and then Frank wouldn't have gone through, would he?
Possibly not. No. You seem a bit mad.
I am mad. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see that you were taken out deliberately in the final?
Yeah.
Is that how you see it?
Yeah.
To help Carl.
You know what's going to happen when you drive through someone's back wheel.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was for the win on the last Ben, was it?
No.
No, it was just for, you're not going through to the next round, but I want my son-in-law to go through to the next round. It's a shame, because I get on really well with Carl, and he didn't ask his father-in-law to do that for him, did he?
No.
He'll regret it. Goodbye.
Thank you. Frankie, we've finished Scunthorpe.
Yes.
1 point in it. That's a bit tight,
It was a
wasn't
bit close, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Unfortunately, I've had a bad run with the engine, and obviously borrowed a car last night. But fair play to Paul.
Yeah.
I went in the national. I had to do what I did.
It was a great stock combi. It was textbook, really. You took it out.
I knew if I got him to the fence, someone would break on it. So
was that your intention to give him a bit of damage? So that
I had to do, because I had to go. And then obviously the frustrating part for me was I was sat behind Bobby and could have had a last bender on him. And my sensible side saying no, don't, because if you take Perry out, do you know what I mean? And I didn't, and luckily he got 9. I knew he'd be struggling because he had a back shocker off. I saw that on yellows. Assess the damage, see what's going on.
So you're all right. And Carl got through as well.
Carl got through as well. Drove absolutely brilliant.
Dave Polley's out.
Yeah, Dave Polley's out. He struggled a bit. I don't know why. Maybe pressure got to him or whatever. I don't know. But he didn't have a good meeting last night.
No.
And today he wasn't nowhere near as quick as he normally is. Shale Dave's normally after that first odsel. Blitzed everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And then he's struggled since, which it's thrown up a few curveballs, hasn't it, Craig Finn now? You know what I mean? And it's what it is, isn't it? But Paul's done well. I know he's sort of big instrumental in the shootout, you know what I mean? And to be honest, it felt like kicking a puppy, but obviously needs must.
Absolutely.
It wasn't too over the top. I didn't hurt him. Never had intention, but I just needed to damage so I could get gone. Had some good pace in that. Obviously he turned me around in the final, which fair play, you know what I mean? And then he dropped me right down. So it's been good.
Good. And we start again next week with stage 2.
Yeah, I'd already sort of planned not to be in it. After the final, I was like, all right.
Had you accepted that?
Kind of, because sometimes if the run of the green ain't with you, there's nothing you can do. And 90, he finishes, you know what I mean? And
it's consistent, isn't he?
No, I managed to put my New Zealand head on and do what I had to do. So.
Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
Carl Hawkins, you made it through to stage 2.
Yeah.
Were you, Grand National, did you think, I need to do something, or do you think I actually need to follow Dave round?
Well, I just went out thinking, see how it pans out, and I ended up behind him. We were a similar pace, so I just sat with him. I could have took him out, but
no point.
I was happy there. I was 11 points ahead, so I did what I needed to do.
In the final, obviously, you were kind of catching Dave, and then Frank was involved and got spun round. Did you kind of see what went on with that?
Yeah, I saw him having a few digs at Frank, and then Frank had one back. They were saying it's teams racing, but
was it team racing?
Yeah.
No.
Frank's too arrogant.
Is he?
To help me.
Do you not think he would help you? Right, okay.
Yeah, he would, yeah. If he had to, but he knows I can sort myself out, so he's not bothered.
So how do you feel? Going into today, were you like, I can get through, or were you like, I don't know, and how do you feel now?
Yeah, busy. Got a lot to do, so I blew my engine for books.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Thank you to Michael Story for letting me steal his.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot to do now.
Okay. But happy to be through?
Yeah.
You sure?
Not really. No, it's good. Everyone wants to get through. You just want to prove that you're the best, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
Good. Congratulations, Carl.
Thank you.
So, the end of round 4, stage 1. We now know the 8 drivers who are going through to stage 2. So, Sophie, who's going through and who's going home?
Okay, well, Mr. Harris.
Yes.
He's in.
Perfect.
Okay. He's
in.
Yes, he's in. Charlie, unfortunately, couldn't make any of the rounds. Catherine, not quite. We've got Matt.
Yeah.
He did super well last night.
Brilliant.
He's in. Can you believe that?
No.
I think he's my biggest shocker. 3 shale rounds.
Yeah.
And he's not.
Yeah.
He's not a happy bunny.
He's not. He really isn't a happy bunny.
Not a happy bunny.
No. Dave's out.
Bobby's out. Mr. Hawkins.
He's in. Really good from Carl.
Yes. Yeah, those 2, fair play to him today. They took it to the line.
Yeah.
So, Carl's in. Danny.
Brilliant.
We thought he was in, clearly in, then last couple of races, Lee exceptionally well. Mr. Shootout.
I know. 1 point.
1 point. 1 point. It'll be. Do you know? I think he'll be rerunning the final and the national over and over.
Yeah.
It's gutting.
1 point.
But obviously,
He's out.
he knew the score.
He did. He did.
Callum.
Brilliant.
Excellent. 1 point.
Just. And here he is, just making sure.
1 point. 1 point.
1 point.
Wayman.
1 point.
We're just checking you're in. Finn.
I know. He was like, I ain't getting through to stage 2 at the beginning. He's in stage 2.
He stood in that room and goes, oh, not a chance.
Yeah.
Well, he's done exceptionally well. Sid, the miles.
I
come
know.
on.
What a great
Yes.
wild card.
Yes, brilliant.
Unfortunately,
he's done
out.
exceptionally well. Ted, unfortunately, it was 3 shell and then he won tarmac.
Yeah.
So we've got our next 8.
We said last year round 4 was brilliant.
Yeah.
Round 4 this year has just taken it another level.
It has. I think having it here, so it's just a level playing field, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody really knew setup. Yeah, a couple have raced it before, but it was fresh ground for everybody, and I think that has been apparent from every single race. How good has the racing been?
It's been brilliant. It's been a brilliant stock meeting. A brilliant kind of end to stage 1 of the shootout, and we go again next week. Double skeg stage 2.
0 points.
It's exciting. See you then.
See you.